The juiciest of updates is coming your way. The most breaking news of all that we saw today, friends. Michael Chad Saylor raised even more money. MicroStrategy completed a $3 billion offering of convertible notes at 0%. So, friends, it started off as something like 1.7 billion with a B, and now it's up to 3 billion. So, he's found an infinite money glitch, as we described. And, friends, this like pretty much, it's increasing the odds. If there's that much FOMO out there to do this, I'm actually shocked. We're going to, yes, it's more likely now we do see a $200,000 plus Bitcoin, okay, which is right up here, which is coming up here. It's increased the odds somewhere up there for next year. Now, what's the infinite money glitch? Well, friends, we all know we are so trucked when this is done. We know it. We all know it. But first, let's pump up. Let's give us some pump music as well. I'll take it. I'll take those sweet, juicy green candles. So, friends, obviously, Michael Chad Saylor, there are companies out there and institutions, they can only buy safe debt. Okay, debt. So what he's done is he's turned the stock into like a debt vehicle where you can buy debt and then they just use the debt money to go buy Bitcoin for you. And he's basically found the loophole. Because debt is like, oh, they have debt because you want to give money to somebody and they go build something. Like the government, you buy the government debt, they go build bridges and pay workers and stuff. Okay, what if we went and just bought Bitcoin? It's an infinite money glitch. But of course, it's all going to end up in tears eventually later on. We just don't know where, friends. That's why we're looking at this chart of Bitcoin screaming up higher. The 4-year cycle is repeating. It's beautiful. Who's going to be liquidated at the end? We don't know. We don't know. Is it going to be Michael Saylor? Look, there's going to be more companies joining, that's for sure. But we can have a look at maybe the others BTC as well, just to kind of give us an idea of how far away from alt season we are. I mean, like time-wise, friends, we're like ready to go right now. It's like, boop. It's like it's so close for everything just to start moving up. But in the previous cycles, it didn't actually really start until the year ticked over. So I made my previous videos for you before as well, friends. Ethereum did a flash 40% fast move in 2017 and 2021 January. So if it does a flash 40% move from here, it goes to $4,800. Now, actually, the real move was plus 95%. Now, I don't know if it's going to do that again. It could, but if it does a flash 95%, it goes to $6,700. But that would require the year to tick over. And as I reminded you so many times, a lot of cucks are bearish on Ethereum, man. Like, as the price goes lower, they get more bearish. Like, they're actually selling the lows and everything, man. Shame on them. Shame on all these people. They're meant to be leaders of the crypto industry selling lows, man. You guys, what the hell, man? Where do you think the HODL meme came from? It came from us. Hold on for dear life. But, you know, not everyone's cut out to make it, friends. You and I, we have Spoonie here. Spoonie will help us lead the way. In other juicy news as well, friends, we have PulseChain core coins up juicy green. Look at this. 11%, 20%, 20%. Pulse, Inc, PulseX, everything. Every single core coin doing beautifully. And it's starting to get really exciting. The green candles are starting to appear. I'm going to show you the PulseX price chart, friends. Remember I told you it flipped green on the weekly super trend? Actually, it's a very classic move, right? Look at this. It flipped green on the weekly super trend, and then it pulls back into this 21 EMA, and that's literally, this is pretty much it. The last time I did this, this one was a faster move up, but the last time it flipped green, by the end of the week, man, it did another like flash 200% move. So where would a flash 200% move take us? Around day one sack. There will be break-even soy boys. That's why, friends, if you notice here, I have a little soy baby milk baby bottle here emoji just to remind you there will be break-even soy boys that appear. But man, like, yo, this is crazy. Let them out, let them out. But just look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful cup to go up here. And man, we are destined for much higher prices. Also, I want to give you an idea of just how squeaky my chair is by showing you the cheapness of PulseChain, friends. So PulseChain, if you go look at its TVL, so the total value on the chain, okay, it's rank 15 here, okay, on DeFi Llama. But what I've done is I'm going to show you some comparables. You have Craptos, Polygon, and Optimism. Now, because you and I are friends so very, very dearly, I'm going to show you the market caps, the size of those coins. Look at this. Optimism is 9 billion, fully diluted. Polygon is 4.5 billion. And then you have Craptos, which is 13.5 billion. So the middle part of them is about 9. Okay, but if you go check out PulseChain PLS right now, friends, look at this. It's only about 1. It's only about 1, friends. So yeah, it's undervalued by like 9x. And it's a 30x away to flip Corridanzo, which, by the way, we're already doing. We do more DEX volume and everything than Corridanzo as well. So PulseX and everything is looking for much higher prices in the future. But that's also why, friends, even though I keep tweaking my nipples for Bitcoin to pump, I know. Look, we know PulseChain, friends. I really do mean it. Okay, it is the strongest neo-religion in crypto, pound for pound. Okay, remember, pound for pound is important because yeah. Who's the biggest and actual, theoretically, the widest world network effect for crypto? That's a religion. Bitcoin, obviously. Bitcoin and then Ethereum, kind of shaky right now. They're going to have flash pump soon. So Bitcoin's the biggest one. Okay, but pound for pound, PulseChain, man, 250,000 people pretty much. Like, it's pound for pound easy. You also have Hex, which is a better Bitcoin, friends. You know these things. So you have a strong meme cult and religion presence on the chain here. And I've given you like these hard numbers. Okay, I know you like it hard in a very family-friendly way, but I'm just showing you, like, these other chains, they have the same amount of money committed, okay, not their fake printed tokens, same amount of money committed, and they're like, the average is 9 times bigger. So why are we 9 times smaller? Well, actually, if you really want to get into the weeds, friends, if you really want to get into the weeds, the people in the future, they're not going to price it like this, but this is what you really want to know. Why, Sammy? Why? If you add up all the market caps, so you add up 1 plus 2 plus another 1 almost, plus, yeah, there you go. So 1 plus 2, there's about 4 billion. Okay, so if you add up Pulse, PulseX, EX, PX, Inc., whatever, you get about 4 billion, and then it should be like 9. So, like, based off today, if you want to, like, do that, the dilution effect adding, okay, it's still undervalued, by the way, by 2x. But we know, friends, like, people don't come in and say, oh, many years ago, there was an inflation dilution and stuff here and there. They don't come and do that, you know? People are going to come in and they're going to say, why is this thing only worth 1 billion? And don't forget, friends, Gary Gensler has stepped down as well. January 20, I will be stepping down as chair, a thread. Okay, so honk, honk. We got the clown notes for Gary Gensler as well. Remember, friends, Gary Gensler, the semen demon, right? Gary Guzzler, we call him. Honk, 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 honk. Stepping down. I saw a post from Nuclear Herbs. Shout out to our baby doll friend, Nuclear Herbs. We were having some very nuclear herbs for him. He mentioned that the chairman stepping down, it doesn't impact the court case for Richard Hart. But friends, like, we know, man, we know, okay, in a theoretical, perfect utopia world where everybody's independent and unbiased, sure. But I really do think, man, public opinion and Judge Aunty Carroll, she takes a break from making those sweet baked potatoes from time to time. She's looking at it, she's like, I just don't see the fraud here. By the way, the price is on the way up, okay? Like, I don't know how much she can... I don't know if she's got her DEX screener watch list up so she can check the prices every day. But yeah, just you can feel it in the air, friends. And by the way, there actually is a high chance of a dismissal when it comes to this. Because, look, friends, Trump is putting in pro-crypto people everywhere. It's not just, oh, one pro-crypto guy. No, the whole damn thing's pro-crypto. So, like, it has to have some sort of weight there somewhere. Now, friends, I've got to remind you, right? I love Pulse, PulseX, EX, PX, Inc. I love them all. It's just, there's something a bit special with PulseX, okay? Why? So why do you talk about PulseX? Well, friends, I love them all, have them all, okay? So PulseX, though, it's your ticket. If you're in PulseChain community, this is your ticket to show people who are Midcurvers, who are in Ethereum, where all the money is. Because, friends, Ethereum has $70 billion plus of stablecoins. Ethereum has the bulk of the money. And a lot of people on Ethereum are mid-curvers. And they like yield and they like technical stuff. Okay, a lot of people on there. PulseX is your ticket. Why? PulseX has the hyper buy and burn. Okay? This is an extreme advantage here. So, it's bought and burned 5.4%. Okay? So, on Ethereum, okay, this thing, friends, PulseX gets bought up by haters. People who don't like the coin or don't care. On the meme coin swapping trading activity and all the altcoins going on PulseChain itself, and when exchanges list Pulse 2, the liquidity sourcing, basically all the routing, it's doing the buy and burn in the background, and it's chewing up the supply. It's literally buying the token off the market and it's ratcheting it up over time. And also you have these big advantages here. There was a public ICO, Sacrifice. It has a buy and burn. There are no VCs. And I said, but wait, there's more. PulseX is still gatekept by the rest of the crypto industry. And I've even mentioned here, Binance would rather list 14 Ethereum layer 2 VC projects that dump instantly. They'd rather list that. They're sleeping on PulseX, man. They are. And by the way, so wink, wink. PulseX is so amazing. Richard Hart had Elon Musk take the logo from him. You see what I mean? So, friends, we're having a lot of fun here. PulseChain, the strongest religion. And then you can also have fun on the PulseX yield farms. So if you go to app.pulsex.com and you click on farm at the top left, you have to go through, click on the little banana thing. You see these farms, friends? So, look, just stay away from the stablecoin ones. You get murdered. Probably, maybe even the WETH one, friends, because like it's go time now. Like you're going to get smashed hard in permanent loss. But look at all these ones. You can earn yield by bonding these, okay? Also, I had my friend, shout out to Mr. LatinCrypto. He's a bit scared about Ink. When Ink went down, he messaged me, hey, bro, Ink is just inflationary. It's just dumping. And look, man, friends, I don't have all the information. I don't know. I don't speak to Richard. I don't know, okay? I'm just telling you, based off what we see in pDAI and Protein Bitcoin, the real Bitcoin, pWBTC, and all the other P tokens, based off what we can see there and how Richard owns a lot of the coins, okay? Based off what he said is he wants to have all the P token, E token farms, basically implying them. The yield to incentivize this activity is Ink, okay? We have a big sacrifice fund. It just, I don't think Richard Hart wants this thing to go down to zero. I just don't, okay? So now, is it nice to like say, oh, I don't think he wants it to, whether he wants it to? No, I'd rather give you more solid fundamental things, but do you really need them at this point? Incentive token, friends, this is the chart here. It popped up huge, plus 20%, $2.90, or anything. Maybe you can go to 40, 50 bucks. But incentive token, friends, it's not even a complete thing yet. It could be added on for something later on or tweaked. But yeah, so it's the handout to basically bond everyone. And if Ink's price is too low, people aren't going to play the P token game where they link it up. And that's why, friends, remember I was showing you some amazing stuff. Like, for example, we're seeing it with pDAI, which you have here on the chart. It's really, really close to like 1 cent now. I know, friends, the whole thing about it's gone to a dollar. I know it's very inflammatory, but don't worry about that. I've been telling you since day one, man. Since I literally, friends, when I got bullish on it, which was here, got bullish on it here. Yes, so he was the Somi FUD event here. Got bullish on it here, okay? So, even from here, man, like, all right, you're up 22x already. So, even from today, okay, let's say it doesn't go to a dollar. Let's say it can only go to 20 cents. Okay, that's another 25x, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be caught at the end when it's 20 cents and now everyone has to bet on it going to a dollar or not. You know, you don't need it to do that. Right now, it's being dragged up by Pulse, and you can see it from the Pulse ratio as well. And then, friends, even because I love you that much, I even found out, I've shown everybody. Also, shout out to Mr. Coexistence Steven, who's a very, very good friend of mine. We love you, Stevie. He's awesome. I showed everybody, I manually found the pWBTC to pDAI ratio liquidity pool. So shout out to everybody who's providing liquidity in that. Thank you very much, because you create the chart for this so we can actually chart it. So this is pWBTC, but now I'm going to show you the ratio. pWBTC to pDAI. See how it's come down all the way? I'll show you on a log chart. This is it right now. You see how low it is, man? So at one point, friends, a year ago, it was up here. So if you want to go back down here, what this is saying from today, that's another 320%. So that means whatever pDAI does, pWBTC could do 4 times whatever it does. So if the next move pDAI does a 5x in the next flash up, okay, let's say it goes to 4 cents, okay, so it does a 5x. pWBTC could do, not will, could do a 20. All right, it could do a 20 if you can get, look, because it traded at this ratio at some point, okay, at some point, but man, that's big. So if you actually want to see, okay, what USD price would that imply we get for pWBTC? Right now, it's 553 bucks. Like, I'm just going to show you what a 20x would do. Man, it would bring it up to $10,000. We're the real Bitcoin now. You got it? We're the real Bitcoin. Man, it's crazy. It's happening. Look, it's happening. Look, they're unbacked and they're speculative. I know, but friends, these charts, like, I've got to show you again. Just look, you don't get this chart accidentally, okay? People don't hand out free money to you. You get it? They don't hand out free money to you accidentally. It doesn't do this over a freaking almost 1 year, 9-month period. You don't accidentally do this, okay? I'll show you the pulse ratio as well. Now, you don't accidentally gain over the freaking spear like this. You just don't, friends. Imagine if ETH BTC going up over time, it's not an accident. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, people are trapped in Ethereum and they're buying it up. So you get the point. So ultimately, where are we going from here, friends? Remember, back to the others BTC chart. We're still down here. Look, we're actually, look, just to let you know, if your coins are still down, chill out. Chill out. Because others BTC is down. Everything's down. Okay? However, if you are blessed and you see coins that are strong now and they're doing good, well, double thumbs up to you. Because they're able to do well when others is down, when there's no appetite for the top 100 altcoins, okay, on an average, okay? So don't stress if it's not moving, but also if it is moving for you in the right side, you get really happy. You're like, wow, the thing hasn't even started yet. We're already strong, okay? Now, obviously, if you're listening, friends, I'm gonna have to put on the MOG glasses right now because don't MOG yourself, okay? Do not get MOG'd. Many KOLs, what they will say at this point, I remember this from 4 years ago, exactly, okay? What they'll then tell you, they're going to tell you, and even traders like GCR and everyone else, friends, they always say, the stuff that's like not moving now, it's weak. So go ahead and sell it and go buy the stuff that's like strong right now. Please just be careful. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Or if you're tempted to do it, just do like half max. Just leave your other bag, please. Please. Because if you did that here, my gosh, friends, this is December of 2020. Man, in this move, okay, if you were trying to do that, you missed the big one. Because the coin that ends up moving eventually, it's really cheap right now, and you think it's weak. But you're saying, oh, it's weak, it's not moving. Okay, no, it's really underpriced. So it's like you're putting a beach ball on the water, and it's going to come snap to fair value, and then it's going to overshoot hard, and you're going to miss that big thing. And I'll just demonstrate it to you with a chart. So look at this. Look at Doge, friends. Now, I know Doge is a unicorn, but look, Doge was doing nothing. Here's December 2020, okay? Imagine you're like, oh man, this thing's never gonna move. That's what it looked like. You had no idea Doge was gonna be a freaking unicorn. It was still a scam according to everybody else. Okay, but imagine you're selling Doge there and you're buying stuff that's already like high and super strong out here. Imagine you started doing that. By the way, there weren't that many altcoins out here moving in that time period because it was still very, very new. Uniswap was very new to everybody and stuff out here, okay? But I'm just giving you an idea, okay? Imagine, by the way, you know what was strong here? Bitcoin. Imagine you sold Doge, you're like, because friends, by the way, you know people did that, and I'm not joking. You go back exactly 4 years ago, Bitcoin broke 20K. It did. It broke its all-time high, and at this moment, look, I'm going to show you look at the linear chart look like. That's how it looked like. Look how trash that is. You see how bad that is? Everyone was looking at Bitcoin break the all-time high. Doge is down 75% still. No one was even looking at Doge, okay? And just a few people, but Bitcoin broke the all-time high. I know what people did. We saw them everywhere. They sold the altcoins. They went and bought Bitcoin. They go, I'm just going to take them on loss now because Bitcoin's going to go to like 180,000, which is what everyone believed. And I'm going to make my 9x on my money. But what ends up happening is, by the time they do this, Bitcoin is 28,000, and they've sold the Doge right before this whopper of a move. So I'm gonna be honest and start it from this cross here, the Doge. So they missed out on a 165x move when all they got was about a 2x in Bitcoin. And of course, I didn't sell the top because their target's 180K. You see, you just mess yourself up. So, I mean, like, you can use other examples as well. Just use the Matic example, friends. Matic! Okay, so Matic, friends, look at this. December 2028, the same thing, okay? People sold it. Look what ends up happening. You have a literal straight line, 156x, okay? Now, I'm not saying everything's going to do 156x. It's survivorship biased. I'm telling you, I'm being honest. I remember the ones that did big moves as well. And I had Matic, and I had Phantom. I had the ones that, but it had a lot of stuff that didn't move as well. But you get a better idea of how dangerous it is right now. Like, just because your thing got I know your thing is really cheap at $5. It's meant to be 10. And then it goes down to 4. And then 3. And then 2. It doesn't mean the thesis is necessarily wrong. It just means there's a lot of Jeets, man. That's what happens, man. You can't let the Jeets cheat you. You've got to outmog them. You got to outmog them. When, oh, friends, do you see me crying when, oh, Hex is down and Pulse is down and Ink's down? I go, oh, yeah, they're cheap. People are retarded. There you go. Move. I'll see you next year. You got to have that confidence, okay? But also, don't let it be the end of you, because in a mania, people take it too far. But luckily for you and me, you've been buying in the depression and holding the whole way. You don't have to worry about that, do you? Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.